The thing that makes the Pegasus unique is that it is so consistent. The Pegasus was the joint effort of about 15 people involved in the design. There was no scientific process to come up with a name, but it was symbolic. It played into some of our Greek heritage with Nike, the Greek goddess of victory. Pegasus, you know, it's the Greek name of the half-horse, half-winged animal. And this is half air, half regular shoe.
I had started my career in Boston in 1979, and I thought I was going to end my competitive marathon career in 2008. I was having calf problems at the time, and I didn't want the Olympic trials, which was supposed to be my last marathon, to be the race where I had to drop out. So I trusted the peg so much that rather than wearing a racing shoe, I ran with the peg. I just so trust the peg.
The 37 is amazing because the update was pretty gigantic for the Pegasus. The midsole, that's really where the newness starts. The entire midsole is made up of React foam. It is lighter, more responsive, and more durable than that catch-all foam. It was almost a no-brainer. The bag you see in the 37 is more than 2 times thicker than the previous bag. That does not necessarily mean you go 2 times faster, but we know that you get more response out of the shoe. So the difference between the men's shoe and the women's shoe, specifically in the Zoom bag, is that the women's shoe, through wear testing, has been tuned to be about 15 PSI. That's just a little bit less pressurized than the men's shoe, which is about 20 PSI. And the tweaks that we made in the Zoom bag was wholly informed by what women truly wanted. They came back to us consistently and were asking for a little bit of a less stiff ride. So just serving exactly what their wants were through the technology in the Zoom bag.
If you go back a couple decades and you put on a pair of running shoes, your first reaction would be, I feel like there's very little cushioning and very little responsiveness. That's unbelievable. Knowing that this is between you and the ground, yeah, it makes me feel pretty good. Come on, it's the peg, which is why I've been with you for so long. It's a workhorse for generations now of runners. Isn't that the ultimate thing when it comes to a relationship? Can I count on you? The peg has always stepped up and said yes, which I think is something that runners of the Pegasus really enjoy. The fact that you're going to make my Pegasus